Alright, so, 2,000 games on Yuumi in 60 days. I'm gonna have to explain. But before I get into this and explain everything, enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel for more awful shenanigans, give the video a comment and a little like for the algorithm, and I'll see you later. Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video. This is a really confusing one. It's just about to hit 6 AM right now. This is not on stream. Usually I do my Iron Spectates and all my other videos live on twitch.tv, but I've been feeling super duper under the weather over the last few days. Maisie informed me my gum was hurting the other day, and Maisie informed me that it was because I woke up in the middle of the night by scaring myself and then hit my face off of the laptop that was like slightly above me. So I'm dealing with that, headaches, etc. So haven't been streaming, but you should follow me for the next time anyway. Life story aside, I had to just like record this as soon as possible. I don't know when the next patch is hitting, but I just wanted to record it just in case, because this is the most bizarre, bewildering thing that I have seen in a long time. And it's gonna need a little bit of backstory so you can understand what exactly is happening. So this player is called Hillary. They're Iron 4 0p, but they have played 1,800 games this season so far. 1,811 of which have been on Yuumi. I'll be honest, I'm bewildered by the fact that they are able to get Yuumi so often and the champion isn't banned a lot. I have no idea, but this person is Iron 4 0p with 1,800 games on Yuumi. So I just want to have a look at today how they play, what they do, and try and figure out what the hell is going on here. So I did the maths on this one by using a calculator. It's been 61 days since the start of the season as I record this. That means that this person has played just maybe rounding up to 30 games of League of Legends per day. That being said, this person also does play a lot of ranked games. In the last 7 days alone, this player has played 183 games ranked. That is crazy. Like, it's impressive levels of tenacity to be playing ranked that hard, playing that many games, and I think it's only right that we have a look at what on earth is going on here. Someone needs to explain immediately. Alright, so, I mean, first off the bat, playing that many games of Yuumi is certainly something else. I mean, like, especially when you're in the depths of Iron 4, it couldn't hurt, but I feel like if this is maybe a player that doesn't put a lot of agency into their games. They jumped onto Ahri for whatever reason, mid lane. I don't know if they do lane bot, right? Like, they're not just solo. Right, I mean, okay, maybe it really isn't Yuumi's fault for these games. Like, 1,800 games, you'd have to be like, alright, it's the player, not the teams. But when you're playing a champion like Yuumi, who kind of lives and dies by her team, I'll be honest, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could play a champion that so heavily relies on their team, like their team doing well, to the point, it doesn't work for me. I'm sorry to say. That being said, they're going for the invade. It's a bit of a bad engage. It looks like maybe Kane can get a kill. He's about to get Q up soon. There we go. First blood comes out. Draven actually managed to live there, but he hasn't got any summoners left. Kane running for his freaking life as well there. Dark Harvest goes on to the brand there. Ahri's getting a bit of damage down, but it's Ahri. She's not really going to do much in the way of damage early game, at least. What did Yuumi get? Ah, she went for heal first. She didn't go for her Q. She's just getting healed. Ahri's still sticking around. She's missed a full wave of XP so far. She's just standing there. Yuumi isn't doing anything, like, at all. Oh, she's pinging Yuumi. What? What's happening here? Nobody leashed Kane. Oh my god, she's lost like 2 full waves. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. She's lost 2 full waves of minions. And Yuumi is just, yep. By the way, I have to say, on my main account, just to give you a frame of reference for like how many games, like I feel like 1,800 games. I'm not crazy for thinking that that is an insanity level of games, right? So like my main account, I have played 2,000 normals on Rossboomsocks. On the Rossboomsocks account, 2,000 normal games. And I think that is a hell of a lot of games. And I have had that account for like 7 years. It's not my first account, but it's obviously the account that I have played the most games on, because it's the one that I do recordings on. It's the one that I like get all my videos for, and I've done thousands of videos, right? So like, yeah, you'd think that person Like, that person has blown my entire back catalog of, like, normal games out of the window in 61 days. Now, this is going to sound mean. Is it a bot? I really don't know what to say here. I don't even know how you could play that amount of games. Because every time I've looked at the op.gg, the person has been in-game. They are currently in-game. Oh, they're not in-game. Did they just finish one? They finished one 7 minutes ago, an hour ago, 2 hours ago, 2, 3, 4. Did they sleep? 8 hours ago, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours ago, 17 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 19 hours ago, 20, 21 hours ago. A 3-hour break between games. I'm not sure what to believe here. This could actually be like a bot. I mean, surely it couldn't be that hard to figure out, right? Like, I guess I think like a high-level bot, even a high-level bot would not be able to put out Yuumi Qs. I think Yuumi Qs are like within the realm of human level, where you cannot make a Yuumi Q look human on a bot level here. So I guess we'll like have a look and see if she actually throws out any Qs at all. Then we can be like, okay, it's probably human. If not, we may have actually, like, I don't know what the purpose of this is. If this is like an MIT science experiment where they're like, what happens if we take a champion that just sits on the back of people and then just see what happens. You know what I'm gonna do as well? I want to check out another game. I won't do a full like play-by-play on it necessarily. And to be honest, I'm trying to do play-by-play here as well. Well, she got off. And she's back on. This is absurd. Like, I'm genuinely like deeply confused here. I've yet to see a Q. And I'm like, I should do play-by-play here, but like I am now doubting the legitimacy of this player, because either they don't sleep, because like 30 games a day at like 20 to 30 minutes a piece is 14 hours a game in a day. You know, I could have done that without using a calculator, but it is 6 a.m. and I don't feel well, so it's just like, I've already run out of things to say about this. I'm just kind of going to sit here and watch the madness unfold. Somebody linked me this on stream. Dude, it just seemed like a perfect video to do it on. But now that I am actually like looking at it, I am genuinely like, I don't think this is human. But I can't prove it, and I can't be sure. I don't want to like sound mean to the person. Originally, I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll do a video on it, and maybe we can figure out some like ways to improve. I think like the first way to improve would be like either find a duo or stop playing Yuumi, to be honest, because it's like a cursed champion, especially in Elo. And like, let's be honest, like if you're at that Elo, 80 carries are not necessarily going to be the cream of the crop. Or I guess like mid laners maybe aren't the cream of the crop, because it seems that like the Yuumi just jumps on whoever the hell is nearest at the beginning of the game and just lets it ride. But I feel like I'm being mean, and maybe it's because I'm tired. But like she seems to be like just kind of like randomly eating every so often. I don't know if there's like a timer on it. She's not putting any points into the queue beyond 1 point. So are we gonna see a Yuumi Q come out at all here? She's healed, but there isn't a Q. It seems like she'll like the Yuumi will occasionally leap off as well every so often, but it doesn't seem that they have actually really done any movement. I mean, there's plenty of explanations for this person, and like honestly, if it is a real person that is playing this, power to them. They clearly like super duper love League of Legends, and like, you know, it is what it is. If they're happy with being Iron 4, then I don't see any reason why this isn't. Maybe a little bit of knowledge and stuff like that would be a great thing. Like, obviously going bot and helping your AD carry, because it is a bit rough leaving, especially a character like Draven, who, you know, he needs a little bit of help early on to like get snowballing, because if he doesn't snowball with some kills, ends up having a little bit of trouble. That's actually great though. That was a fantastic charm. You might not actually have too much trouble now though, because like, I mean, if Brand is forced mid because Syndra is like, their support is freaking mid, and I can't, you know, I mean, she can get CS absolutely easily because there's no pressure on mid side really. There's no pressure really mid at all from Ari. But they're like, Kaisai's yelling at Brand to go, or Syndra's can't kill Ari because there's too many heals. Yeah, maybe it's not so bad. I'm really trying to make the silver lining come out here a little bit. Yuumi has ulti though. Like, will she ulti? I can't imagine so. I think what I really want to see is somebody die on you, like with Yuumi on them, and then see the reaction from Yuumi. Like, does she run? Does she move? I haven't actually seen her move, like mouse click move, so far this game. It seems like she just goes off and then jumps to the nearest person. But at the very least, like, I mean, that Syndra, I mean, that was a terrible ulti, granted, right? But Arya's never gonna die, I don't think. Or I would hope not, because let's be honest, like, she's super duper mobile and she has Yuumi permanently attached to her. What does Yuumi have? She's got the Spell Thief's Edge. I mean, not using Q. I mean, that is literally money from passive income. Brand has earned 800 gold from passive income, like from hitting people with the Spell Thieves. He's almost got it like fully stacked at 1,000 gold at 10 minutes. That's pretty good actually. But Yuumi is not using Q, hasn't used ulti, isn't jumping off, isn't auto attacking. So Spell Thieves is literally only just like a little bit of passive income every couple of seconds. I think it's like 1 gold per 5 or something. It boggles the brain, dude. It seems like everybody has just kind of accepted it. There's not nearly as many pings going out as there was. That is super unlucky for Kane there. He was trying to help out Draven. Kaisa gets away with barely any HP at all. Gnar, getting a little bit BTFO'd on top side. We got Fiora doing pretty well. 3-1. Working towards her Straight Breaker, I believe that probably is. Mid lane though, like, I don't know. She's down 3 levels because of the XP difference. So there is like basically no kill pressure. There's no way this Yuumi is going to be dropping an ulti as far as I can gauge. That being said, though, it also means that, like, I don't think Syndra is really going to be able to kill her. Oh, she got a Lost Chapter and a Doran's Ring, so, like, there's not too... And she doesn't really use her ultis tremendously well anyway. So, like, I don't think that there's going to be anything happening, any kills happening on mid, unless they maybe 3-mana with Brand and Nunu. I mean, there's plenty happening elsewhere. I mean, I feel bad for Kane, just a tad. He might actually... Never mind. I take it back. I don't know what I'm saying, dude. I thought maybe you could get an Umbral Trespass off there. If Draven has ulti, which he does not have. He does not have Whirling Death. Yeah, he didn't have Umbral Trespass anyway. That could have been really good if he actually had the ulti up and go inside Brand. There seems to be a lot of typing happening though, and I can see why. I can see why. I mean, like, I'm not saying flame the Yuumi, but I could absolutely see the reasoning behind a mid laner being like, can you stop making my life difficult? Because, like, I am now, well, I'm 2-3 levels down on the enemy mid, and like, what am I getting for the what am I getting for the satisfaction here? I will say, no, this person definitely does not do. Like, I'm pretty convinced this person doesn't do. 1 second, let me check. So this isn't a case of there being a dual partner that she's just sticking to. Dude, this has got me kind of messed up, man. I don't know. This is a thinker. I love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below, dude. Like, if you what you think exactly is happening here. I'm gonna have to look at another game after this, and, like, I guess we'll find out. And listen, if you're the owner of this account, if you want to send me an email or, like, tweet me or something as well, I am incredibly curious to learn more about, not like about you, but about, like, what is happening here. Like, because I like a guy that I really like called Get Controlled. He plays the game differently to other people. He's a hella chill guy. He's just like a guy maybe in his, like, late 30s or so, like late 30s, early 40s, who, you know, he's got like 11 million mastery points, and I don't want to offend him right now, because that it may be more so than that. I think it's up to 14 mil actually, potentially. But he doesn't run flash, he doesn't buy boots, he plays teleport heal, and he clicks his abilities to put down Heimerdinger turrets. But, like, that's just the way, like, he is just like, that's just the way I play. That's just the way I like to play. And, like, hey, if this is the way you want to play, like, far be it from me. But I just would love some confirmation that this is actually a human being. And there is no way to make that sentence sound like it's not an insult. But I assure you, it's not supposed to be an insult. But I'm, like, sitting here, like, there's no ultis, there's no Qs. The E's are kind of like at random intervals. It's not necessarily healing to mitigate damage or to, you know, at the right points. It just seems to be like, I'm gonna heal every, you know, 15 sec, like, heal at full HP here. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me just bear with me a second here. I'd like to conduct a science experiment, please. Thank you. Let me see here. When's does the next Yuumi heal come out? Heal here. So 15:10 Yuumi heals. Okay, another heal went down there. Is it every 30 seconds? Wait, so if I'm right, the next heal... She ulted! Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. She ulted and then walked into the enemy team, though. What's Yuumi gonna do when there's nobody there for her to jump onto? She is moving out. She's moving out. She bought a Moonstone. Alright, she's on Kane now. Is she gonna move to anybody else? She's just on Kane now for good. Wait, hold on. Let me see here. Right, that's a heal. Right, so 16:45. If I'm right, Yuumi heals again at 17:15. 17:11 or 17:10, 17:11, 17:40 for next heal. Dude, what is happening to me? I feel like I'm becoming Sherlock Holmes right now. Is it based on health? Is it just like after a certain HP or like? See, 17:35, she healed again. It must be. It's not static intervals. And there's like, dude, I mean, I'm gonna feel like such an idiot if this is like literally not even a bot and it's just a human being, and I'm like sitting there like, no, there must be a pattern. It's like freaking crime scene, CSI Miami. There's a pattern. I know there's a pattern, dude. I can see it. No, there's no pattern. I'm just a moron. The person just heals at random, presumably, and oh my god, I feel like a moron right now. Once they attach to somebody, they do not come off. Unless the person dies, there is no way in hell that person is moving. So it seems like right here, they're alive. They have completely stopped moving. Wait, hold on a minute. What is going on? I did similar things when I played with voice commands for Yuumi. I did similar things, for sure. That is okay. So the enemy team has surrendered. I gotta watch. I gotta watch the beginning of another one. To be honest, I gotta see it. This is absurd. I gotta say, it's truly. I have never seen anything like this in all my years. I've seen leveling bots accidentally queue for ranked. But like I can see their behavior. I've played with lots of leveling bots on my team because I'm a bit of an alcoholic. But I have for sure seen stuff like this before. But like never to this level where it's at such like a high amount of games. But it might not be. I mean, it could be a human. It could be a human, but it's just an interesting prospect. They actually got into the AD carry this time. They got on the AD carry and they presumably stayed on the AD carry for a very long time. Is it? It must be because Twitch was the closest person, though, right? Will it prioritize the AD carry or will it prioritize whoever's nearest? They're weaving. Did I pick a bizarre game? Like, I honestly, maybe the person was just tired. I don't know. Like, there's no way you can play like 30 games of solo queue a day and not be like perma autopilot, right? Like, I can't play like 3 hours of solo queue without going onto autopilot. And then when you're going into autopilot, you might as well just not play. You're not playing your best. You're not thinking about what you're doing. I'm guilty of it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do it all the time. It just seems like a poor maneuver, to be honest. Dude, I don't know what to say. This is utterly absurd. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section below, because honestly, this is a mystery, and I feel like I gotta get to the bottom of this one. I gotta get to the bottom of this one, dude. This is driving me nuts. Ever since this was introduced to me like a week ago. Somebody sent this to me a week ago, and I've been sitting on it for a week, trying to figure out like how this is possible. Regardless, thank you so much for watching this video. This has been absolutely, utterly insane, but hopefully it's been an interesting watch. I feel like this is a community puzzle mystery that we need to get to the bottom of, and I feel like the sock drawer are the detectives that we need to figure out what is going on here. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because let's be honest, if we do solve this mystery, you're going to want to see what exactly the hell is going on. Have a good one. Take care. See you later, man.